Hi, Cancer. I hope you're all doing great. I hope the eclipses have helped take some of that resistance out of your life so you can be free-flowing again the way you're meant to be. You know, you have such lovely hearts. I really feel that Cancer was put here to show us the way of joy, almost. Yeah, just beautiful, beautiful people. So Cancer, I'm going to do what's called a rapid fire spread. I just did it for a couple other signs, and I'm kind of loving it for this month, so I'm going to continue. I apologize that you are second to last. That doesn't mean anything. I hope you know that. You know, I've had a lot of questions about, why am I last? Why this? I just want you to know that I begin my readings each month from the birthday month, and then just move forward from there. Okay, so it was Virgo's month, so we started with Virgo into Libra, Scorpio, that kind of thing. But like July was your month. You were number one. You're always number one. So just in case anybody wonders. And the date in which I put them out, it's whenever I can. I swear, like, my intention is always the first of the month, but I kind of relieved myself of that, took the restriction off of myself because it was stressing me out. And I don't want to come to you stressed. I want to do your reading from, energy of balance, right? Because I need to have a very clear mind and just allow the messages to flow through me. So sometimes if you have to wait a little longer, I hope it's worth it. I hope the messages come out when they're meant to. So this is Sun, Moon, Rising. Anyone who is just guided to click on the station, welcome. You're in the right place. I was going to say, if you're Moon, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people here for their Moon sign. I don't know why. Like, all of a sudden I got this, like, there's a lot of people here who have a Cancer Moon. Beautiful. Even if you are, checking on someone you care about, it doesn't mean that there can't be messages for you too, okay? So, we're going to do the rapid fire. And I am going to use my whole deck. Maybe some of this deck if needed. Hopefully we'll have clarity with this. So, let's get started. Okay. Now, I won't be bringing the cards up to the screen as much. Just when I do this kind of, let me bring that down, this kind of spread, okay? Well, there may be a few of you dealing with a Leo who is, well, I mean, he can be unfaithful. He may be unfaithful. She, he. Well, I kind of feel like I'm in a marriage right now, and my partner, well, I'm having a hard time believing what comes out of his mouth. Now, I'm saying a he because that's what I'm feeling, but that doesn't, this can certainly be either or. So there's something going on with him or her. Yeah, seems like this person, I do feel Leo pretty strongly here. And it feels to me like they're, you know, it's funny. It's like there's 10 swords in your back. And for some reason, I'm feeling like all 10 of these swords are coming directly from this relationship. Clearly the person you're attached to. You know, this person could be seeing, excuse me, could be seeing an earth sign. Okay, I feel like this is saying is, you know, there is a chance he may be stepping outside of the relationship. But I do feel this is something you already know, like you know it or you feel it. I do, you know, I hate to say something's coming to an end, but I do feel like this is going to come to an end. But I feel like you're putting it to an end. And for some of you, you know, this is already going on. So you maybe you've already started like, because I feel like I'm already in, at least in my mind, the planning stages of moving out of this relationship. I kind of feel it's the right thing, you know, because I don't feel, at least right now, I don't feel this person's energy, you know, in the near future changing. Now, you know, as hard as that was, now we have a message about, I feel like new love coming in. I feel like this is soulmate energy coming in, because I feel there's a few of you who are feeling this energy. I have a feeling we're going to be talking a lot about feelings in this reading. Not feelings, but in how we can feel the energy of another, even when they're not around us. So I feel like we have some soulmates coming in, and I definitely feel like some of you are already feeling the energy of this, already feeling it, knowing that you're coming together. Yeah, well, good for you, because this is about, this is definitely for people who are in tune with their intuition, are in tune with themselves, for spiritual downloads almost. So you're feeling this energy, and I feel it's coming in soon. So I have two kings showing up, the King of Wands and the King of Swords. One has caused some heartache. One, I feel, you know, well, you know, it could certainly be in Leo again showing his head. I wonder why. Because I have one king is attached to the Magician, and one is attached to the three swords. I feel like someone just found out they're pregnant with a fire sign. And I don't know why, but I'm feeling like nervousness with it. Wow. Okay. Well, oh. So I feel like somebody just found out they're pregnant. I feel like you told the partner, and they're not sure that they want to be part of this. They're not sure if they're ready for this. Well, you should have thought about that before, mister. That's how I feel. You know, like, what do you mean? Yet I have to say, I feel like unprotected sex brings us babies. And I shouldn't even be laughing because I know that you, the one who's pregnant, is going through a lot of stress. Well, it's funny because I certainly feel that this, you know, I'm feeling like it's a father, you know, because clearly it's female who's pregnant, right? But, you know, if you're the male Cancer, this could be you. You know, your partner told you she's pregnant. You don't want to be part of it. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like who's ever pregnant here. And you already told your partner and you've already gotten their reaction. And it threw you for a loop. And it's like I'm realizing that, boy, I'm realizing that this journey may be alone. You know, I may be alone on this journey. But I also feel like maybe it was meant to happen this way because I do feel like this person, the male, is not going to make a commitment. But in the same breath that I say that, I can also see what's coming for you. So I do feel like there is someone else for you, the one who's pregnant. Or, listen, if this hasn't happened yet, forewarning, right? But nonetheless, I do feel like somebody else comes in around, I feel like your third trimester. Like, okay, well, they come in before your third trimester, but the two of you will be making a commitment to each other. So, boy, look at that. Here's his father. Oh, I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know. I don't want to be part of it. But, excuse me, sir, you did have unprotected sex. And now to walk away from this beautiful woman and your child. That's okay. Because on the other end of that, for this beautiful woman and your child, is a man who's willing to step up. Is a man who will love this child like their own, as their own. So I suppose if you're the male in this situation with the pregnant partner, know that there is someone who will replace you, and it will happen quickly. It will happen. Let's put it this way. By the time the baby is born, they will be in a solid relationship. Probably with probably with a Virgo. Okay, let's keep going. Well, I have the Knight of Swords coming in to the soulmate energy of the Two of Cups. I feel like he's coming in fast. He or she. You know, I should explain to the males, when I know I say he a lot, but I'm just looking at the image in the card. You know, it can be male, female in any situation, okay? Unless the Empress. Okay. Anyway, here comes more soulmate energy entering in. But there's a little bit of a problem over here. Wow, it's like, this is a complicated reading, Cancer. You have somebody coming in, someone leaving. However, this person leaving opens up opportunity for, it feels like here is somebody's leaving, but this is more of a free will choice. It's like, I don't even feel nastiness or anything like that. It's almost like, it ran its course. And I feel like we are splitting on, actually, I feel like you've already split. But there's no fighting. There's, you're both being adults. I mean, responsible adults here. I kind of love that. And maybe that's why. Because I feel just like before, it's like one leaves, another enters. Because you're not putting up resistance against it. Huh. So I feel like the person's leaving. I just feel like they don't want to be tied down at this moment. They're not ready to be tied down. That's what I don't like saying that, tied down. They don't want to be in a commitment. Yet, I don't feel like they're ready anyway. Like, I don't feel like, well, I think you know this because, they want to play. They want to play. But, again, here's somebody else. For some of you, this could be someone that you thought you've lost for good. Someone that you thought that was gone for good. Not that you lost them. What it feels like to me is like this person coming in, soulmate. I feel like you were in a relationship before. But it's like the foundation of the relationship wasn't strong enough. I feel like you were young, to be honest. I feel like you were young. Because I'm not feeling negativity here. I'm not feeling like I broke up and that's that. But I am feeling two people who have always thought about each other. Have always thought about each other. For some of you, it's like, I always knew we'd be back together. I always knew it. And we were right. It's a chariot. The chariot shows up to move us, right? But it moves us through our own determination, our own willpower. We're not sitting around doing nothing and then the chariot just shows up. So it's like a brand new start within this. And, it feels like the long haul to me. It is a card of Cancer, so I definitely want to put that out there. I do feel like your finances are getting better also. I feel like the chariot is also bringing you opportunities to increase your finances. I can't really hone in on which way. I don't know why, but it's like maybe there's too many different ways. Like there's a lot of different things happening to many different people. Now, the King of Pentacles here, and I'm just, the Six of Pentacles is looking right at this King. So that maybe through this King, this opportunity arises. Let's put a card right on him. Six of Cups. Oh my. Well, I mean, come on. We have another person from the past. This time Earth. You know, I do feel like this king. Okay, let me explain. I do feel like this king, number one, is bringing opportunities to Cancer. Job opportunities, ways to increase your finances. They could certainly just be giving you ideas that you then take and benefit from. But I kind of feel like you both benefit from it. Now, I also feel this King of Pentacles, for some of you, is from the past. Yeah, someone you walked away from before. Someone you were definitely in a commitment with. Definitely in a commitment, and I feel you walked away. You walked away. Well, you know, this could be that you were going in two different paths. You know, because it's soulmate energy. So, you know, I'm a big believer that if we're meant to be together, we will be together. You know, if it's a soulmate energy, because it's like if I have a soul contract with someone, I have a soul contract with someone, right? So it's destiny in a way. But we have to do our part to meet it. And that's kind of what I feel like. Like here, two different paths. Like we came together. You know, we loved. But then life kind of moved us into two different directions. Look at that. You're working towards your foundation. So, you know, it was the career that came first. This feels like a case of perfect timing. You know, the timing wasn't right back then, but now it's right. Now we show up as a queen and a king versus a page or a knight. We show up strong. You know, for a few of you, it's like, you know, this King of Pentacles is in my readings, or in my readings all the time. So I don't know what's going on with Earth sign men, you know, but nonetheless, this is, I live my life. I've gained so much experience, wisdom, spirituality. And I feel that your soon-to-be partner, again, has gone on a similar journey in different ways, but similar. And I do feel you coming together. I feel this 10 of Pentacles is, you know, I don't always feel that this is love and the, you know, the ultimate result. Here I do. I definitely feel that. I feel this is a case of perfect timing. So, you know, congratulations if, you know, if that's what you want. But I think you do. Look at that, 10 of Cups. You know, another card of Cancer. Some of you may be in love with another Cancer. I feel this is also about, I am optimistic about where my life is going now. I'm feeling good about, you know, maybe this is certainly contentment with where you're at right now. Where I'm at right now doesn't mean I want to stay where I'm at, but I'm content where I'm at and optimistic about what's coming. You know, this feels like the energy of knowing, you know, I feel like what this is saying is there's a lot that you've learned about yourself. And it almost feels like some of you went into a form of isolation. You know, not really hermit mode or hangman mode, but you're just you're keeping yourself away from other people. You were, you know, I shouldn't have said hermit mode because in a way it feels I am searching. Like I am searching for the truth about me. You know, this could certainly be I took time to revisit my past to see the patterns that are clearly there. And through these patterns, I see my part in sometimes shutting down love. It's fear. So I spent time, and some of you may still be going through this, by myself, isolating myself, but with purpose, seeking clarity, contentment. Look at that. Beautiful. You know, it's like, it reminds me of when I first started doing tarot and what even brought me there. You know, it was this desire I had for knowledge, spiritual knowledge, and it just took me on a whole different path, and here I am today. Completely different path. But it started with the seeking of the knowledge. And that's what I'm feeling like you are really, you're learning how to use your energy. You're learning. It's like, you know, it's like the baby's, I know, I always call her the baby sword, but the page of swords, she's not here. But that's kind of the energy I feel. You know, like the baby, or the page of sword, and I call her the baby sword because when I see her, a lot of times I feel like, you know, she's got that sword and she knows how to use it. She's been trained, yet her young mind causes her to sometimes go a little crazy with that sword. And I don't know why I'm saying that, but I feel kind of like that's where you were and you're graduating. You know, you're graduating to the Ace of Cups. You know, that's attached to this 10 Cups. So the Knight of Pentacles. You know, I feel like for some of you, it's like, I've been waiting so long for this Ace of Cups, you know, or my 10 of Cups. I've been waiting. Yet, with the Six of Swords landing with that, I feel like it's saying it's always been there. Like it's always been on your path. It's part of your destiny. There were things that you needed to let go of. You know, there was things that, there was clarity you needed. And I feel like this is one of the most intuitive cards in the deck because she is following guidance towards a future she doesn't know about. She's unsure. She doesn't know who's there waiting, but she goes anyway. She's willing to put in the work to have and to understand when the Ace of Cups comes. That this time, I'm going to be different. And it's not even so much, it is a little bit about you being different. Because remember, you're seeking clarity. But I'm also letting the things that I can't control go. The people that cause me drama, letting them go. You know, I'm walking away from constant fighting, bickering. I'm walking away from the drama that people put upon me. It's like, I'm done. I'm done. And so you are done. Look at that. It's like the Ace of Wands is saying, with this work that you've done above, it allows this energy. I wasn't giving you the finger there. It allows the energy to go away. You know, what I feel like is part of the burden you've been carrying around is things that just don't mean anything in the long run. Like, they don't mean anything in the long run. And this is attached to the Ten of Cups, which is the long run, which is a forever energy. But you're moving away from this type of energy. You know, especially with the Ten of Wands, that's coming to an end. You know, it's been a long, hard road, but I made it. Now, again, this may not happen. This may not have happened yet, but this is the path that you're heading towards if you choose. Look at that. You're showing up again, and it's like I'm refusing to take on other people's drama. Yeah. You know why? Because I'm attracting, I'm manifesting, and I want to keep it in a place of positivity. And I'm learning that if I keep all the people filled with drama around me all the time, you know, you become who you hang out with, right? You can't help it. So I'm making a conscious effort to put like-minded people on my path. Because you're manifesting. You want to manifest your dreams. You want to manifest this love. So you have an understanding here. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see the progression, but now I have a very clear understanding. And I know when I'm manifesting. I know what I want. You know, it's like, you know, I have the death card here. So it could be Scorpio. I don't feel it's an actual death. Very seldom do I feel it, but I do feel it when it is. So I'm not feeling that. But what I'm feeling is, you know, you are standing so strong. You know, with the Nine of Pentacles, and that is a card of independence, but it doesn't have to mean I'm independent without love. I'm just feel good about myself. My foundation is strong. Not just my finances, but my body, my mind, and my soul are in harmony. Hmm. You know, and judgment is touching the Nine of Cups too. So it's like, you know, it's like the trumpet is, you know, it's like all the trumpets in heaven are like, yep, it's Cancer's turn. It's Cancer's. Let's work on Cancer, you know? It's like all your whole soul family working for you, helping to guide you towards your dreams. Your dreams. Wow. Your dreams. So I got 2 wish cards here, right? This is a card of Aquarius too, but nonetheless, I have 2 wish cards. Let's see what's with it. Wow. So some of you may be trying to manifest the fire sign in. And you do it. It's victory. I feel like she's got something else to say, though. Look at that. The Lovers. Card of Gemini. Could certainly be a Gemini trying to manifest in. But it's like she wanted me to take notice of this. Okay. I feel like what she's telling me is the independence we felt within the 9 of Pentacles. It's like, be clear that that isn't, that doesn't mean it's a life without love. That includes love. But it's how you feel within you now. Got Libra in the house again. So, I feel like this is energy definitely coming towards you. Well, I mean, it's the energy of what you truly want now coming towards you regarding love. She's looking right at the Lovers. Ask, don't give up. Don't give up. I don't feel like this energy has happened yet. It may have, but I'm not feeling it. But it's like she's saying, don't give up, because you believe that you're manifesting, because you are. And don't give up right before the blessing's ready to come in. So I definitely feel here. Like, don't give up right before the blessing is going to enter. Look at that. Because if we do, it's like we bring the tower down on ourselves. Don't give up. It's all in perfect timing. Beautiful. That's the perfect card to come out right now. This is divine timing. This is manifesting within balance. Manifesting with a clear mind. And not always expecting it to arrive the second you think about it, It's like, I am now in your vortex. But I've always been there. I've always been there. So don't give up. Perfect timing is in play here. Another card of, I need to take a little time. Or I am taking a little time. I'm making plans for my next step. For some of you, this is, I'm moving from one position or one job, and I'm moving up a level. I'm moving up. I still have a lot to learn. But nonetheless, I am being moved up. And it is because of the work I've already put in. Look at that, Emperor. This is probably your boss right here. sign of Aries, but it's probably your boss right here, recognizing your work and then moving you up. You know, it's funny because I have the Queen of Swords here and then the Ace of Swords, and I feel like she's taken her sword and she's putting it in the ground. She's making claim. It's like a whole different type of clarity. I feel like some of you are going to be really surprised at all the offers of all, not just offers, but like, I feel like there are a lot of things coming to you. Already part of your destined path, but now it's like, I'm bringing him to me. I've card of Capricorn. Hmm. Well, I do feel like there may be a few of you who are connecting with a Capricorn and another water sign. And you're in decision mode of which direction to go. And, you know, it's funny because they're both anchored by tough energy, though. This energy we caused ourselves, though. Okay, well, it feels like the water wins out here, you know. I feel like why you are deciding. Now, listen. I'm just trying to figure out if you or they are married. But what I feel like is, okay, I feel like part of the problem over here, almost like above, is we have someone who, well, let's put it this way. It feels like the energy doesn't match your energy. I kind of feel like this is a free will choice and this is a soulmate. You know, this is something that I pulled to me through maybe my fear, this person, and this person is part of my destined path. And it feels like they showed up, like, right? You know, before, well, actually, I don't feel like you had ended it with this person, or even, because now you're thinking about it. Now I'm thinking about it. Yet over here, you know, with this Capricorn, I feel that you wanted to end it anyway. But bam, here comes this beautiful water sign that is now giving you real reason to think, real reason to want to move away from this and into this. And I don't blame you, because the water sign definitely feels soulmate. You know, I feel there's a few of you who have been cheated on, fairly recent, you know, definitely within 2017. I feel like you've been cheated on, and it has left you in a place of almost destruction. But again, you're climbing out of it. You know, it feels like you were so hurt. You still are. I feel like this person, like, you know, you thought everything was beautiful, and something happened. Something happened. Well, he cheated on you. She cheated on you. And it does feel like maybe with a younger air sign. Or, I'm sorry, fire. But I feel like you're trying to heal that pain. And then you have strength here, too. And I always feel strength when it's by pain anywhere. I feel like strength is your guardian angel helping you through this. You know, it's almost like healing while I sleep. You know, what I feel like is like your mind cannot stop thinking about what this person did. We all know that, you know, we all know that energy. So it's like my guardian angel is coming in to help heal me as I sleep because of where my mind is during the day. Almost like they can't penetrate your armor during the day. So they're going to try at night. Well, there's that baby sword. Okay, I'm going to have to pull in the other deck because I feel like this is... It feels like tough energy here. Yeah, look at the cards I'm getting. Four of Swords, Eight of Swords. You know, what I'm feeling here is a real loneliness. I feel alone. Now, it could be because of actions that I've done. You know, I feel like, you know, you may have gone off on someone, screamed and yelled at someone. And listen, I feel like you're blaming yourself now. But this person deserved it, and you had every right to let them know. I feel like you have to stop blaming yourself. Stop blaming yourself for everything. Gemini, don't blame yourself. I'm sorry, Cancer. Well, maybe it's a Gemini that is causing that. We got to get you out of your head. We got to get you out of your head. How do we get Cancer out of their head, Spirit? What do we do? Okay, that's too much. What do we do for Cancer? Get them out of their head, into their future. You know, I feel there's a few of you who, I feel like you do have a real loneliness, but also a sadness. And can I tell you, I feel like, and I am not a doctor. I hate to even talk about health conditions. But here, I feel like somebody should consider going on antidepressants. Should consider it. Talk to your doctor, please. Just talk to your doctor. I feel like you think there's a stigma attached to antidepressants, right? That's what you're feeling. But you got to let that go. You know, antidepressants save many, many lives. It's not always the answer. But here, I feel like it is part of the solution. You know, it, yeah, definitely. Because I feel like it's saying that it's not, you know, it's a chemical imbalance. Sometimes it's just situational, you know, but here I feel like it's a chemical imbalance and you just need a little help, right? You know, I'm sure there's a million homeopathical ways of doing this, but this feels like I need to go to my doctor and I need to talk to my doctor because it feels like once I do that, I then start to experience life again. It's like I've been living a life of black and white, and I go to my doctor and I figure this out, and all of a sudden I see color again. I see color again. You know, because, listen, it's affecting your health, period. You know, and I do feel part of it is because you're unable to let go of the past. You're unable to let go of the memories. Like they kind of haunt you. But you have to get proactive here, okay? Please, get proactive for yourself. If you feel like, I don't want to do that, I can't do that, you know, take a friend with you. And let go of the stigma. You know, if you had cancer, you would go on chemo, right? So it's not a forever type of thing, but listen, it feels like it turned you around. You know, it's like I had the option of allowing things to go. No, I'm sorry. Allowing things to go. Or staying within that energy. It is my option which direction I choose to go. Am I going to go with divine flow, universal flow? Or am I going to keep trying it my way, my way, my way, my way? My way is bringing me hell. But maybe you don't see this just yet. Because I do have the tower again over here, but I love how it's shown here. Like I am breaking free. I'm breaking free of my mind. From my mind and its crazy thoughts. Just because we think something doesn't make it true. Remember that. Yeah. You know, it's like we need to have courage to allow ourselves to begin new paths. We need to have courage to, you know, we need to have courage if we don't want to be alone. And it's also the energy of how others see you. You know, it's like you wear a false mask to cover the pain. But you can't. Cancer, your... How do I put this? It feels like your mind is your worst enemy this month. Now, these are the thoughts of things that we can't control, is what I'm talking about. Like it's like I constantly am thinking about things that I can't control anyway, and it's driving me crazy. And it's like it's coming to the realization that I don't have to think these thoughts. You know, I have my intuition here and my mind here. Let's put a card in between. Hello. I feel meditation. Definitely meditation for you. Getting out in nature. Do what you need to do. You know, if you're sitting there in front of the TV, put a comedy on. Like, don't allow yourself to get, like, don't watch The Real Housewives. That's too much drama here. You know, this is about, you know, I don't know if everybody gets this, but Oprah has a channel. It's called OWN. I don't know if you get it or not, but you can probably get some of the download or some of these shows on YouTube. She has some beautiful guests on her, what's called a master class. I feel like it would do you a world of good, Cancer, for those that are going through this. Just to watch. Beautiful, because now here I am, having clarity over my mind, seeing the possibilities, experiencing life again. So look at this. There is definitely healing here for you. Beautiful. Harmony. I feel like I can breathe again. Whew. Look at that. It's like 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the Fool. I know, I just pushed those cards up so quick. I'm sorry. It's not normally how I do my reading, right? That's the only part I don't like about this reading, is I do like to show you guys the cards, but here I have to keep going. But here I am, the Fool. You know, after a long, hard journey, I'm now back at a place of wholeness, and I'm ready for adventure. I know there are unlimited possibilities for me. I am now feeling that. Look at that. Source. I'm realizing that I create. You know, I create my world. I can create a world of harmony, or I can create a world of everything else. It's up to me. That said trust, by the way. I probably put my finger on it. I love this, what I'm seeing right in front of me. Because I feel like this girl is free falling. But yet the energy from these two cards, it's like they are catching her. They're catching her. I know every reader says this constantly, but there is someone here of the past that does need to go. And you are letting them go. Beautiful. So you're having clarity over this too. It's funny because I feel like half of this is about the people that are going and who's arriving, right? And it's like our guidance in between. Okay. A couple more rows. There, we got the Magician. Beautiful. The Nine of Cups again. So I'm ready. Just like up here. I am now ready. With the Two of Cups. I'm ready for soulmate love, which is my dream. It always has been. The Nine is about the journey. So I feel like this is saying, when this love comes in, enjoy the journey, every moment of it. It's going to be beautiful. Success. Passion. I have the Earth sign again here. I have the Knight of Pentacles again. Ooh, maybe causing some of you stress. Let's see. So it could be an Earth sign for the people who were putting themselves in isolation. Well, look at that. Isolation. It actually says that. Isolation. Yet, with strength in between it, it's like I'm even overcoming this. I'm overcoming everything. We're going to make this the last row. Silence the mind. Silence the mind. I feel for some of you, just be careful you're not all work and no play. Spend some time also playing, okay? I feel like some of you are, well, just like the card says, exhausted. You're exhausted. But it feels like a mental exhaustion, to be honest, because I had the card comparison down here, and that's what I feel like. Like, we have to be so careful. This has already happened. I was like, I'm comparing this person to that person, to that person, to that person. And I need to stop comparing them. I need to stop comparing people coming into people of my past. Your last card is present moment. It's where it all begins, in the present moment. Look at it. It's like I am taking joy within this. I'm taking the time to smell the roses, to appreciate the little things in my life right now. And over here, I'm letting go. I'm letting go. I feel like I don't know why I put it away. I feel like I want to see one more thing. Beautiful. So, that's what I figured. But, it's like your abundance. Your abundance is in the present moment. Not in the past. Not in the future. It's in the present moment. And I feel like your spirit is saying to me, I know this. I know this. And this is what we are moving towards. We're moving towards appreciation. We're moving in the right direction. It's almost like some of these spirit guides are telling me, we are working on them right now. We are helping them to see. And just like I said before, black and white, it's like I've been seeing black and white, and now I see color. Look at all the color in the present moment. This is where your abundance, this is where your everything lies. It's the present moment where we're creating what's coming next. So it's almost like, this is so fitting that it's your last card, because it's almost like if I see my ways and I start to really understand it, not to the point where I'm driving myself crazy thinking about it. I'm only looking for patterns. I'm only seeing if it is my energy bringing hardship to me. And if it is, and if I know that, I can turn it around immediately. Immediately. Beautiful. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. Look at the energy on this table. Look at that. I wanted to see what card. I know, I'm just playing. But I wanted to see what card would make it to the top. And abundance is there. So, abundance is yours. Abundance is coming in many different ways. Many different ways. Okay, Cancer, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for your patience, as always. Just thank you for being here. You know, thanks for being part of the channel. And my energy is to bring you everything it is you desire. So work towards it. Work towards it. Okay, guys, I love you. Thanks. Bye-bye.